Welcome everyone. Today we'll be talking about your day 1 of the foundation course. This day 1 course is divided into 10 different sections. Now we'll be talking about your section 3, which is your public library components. So once you completed the basic modeling for your projects, where you completely modeled your floor, wall, ceiling, door and window opening, we can proceed with the interior modeling. And generally when it comes to interior modeling, it involves different components, right? Your furnitures, wall paneling, false ceiling, finishes, your cabinets and so. And conventionally, you will be doing it by downloading a model from any official website, where you just open up that model, copy it, paste it in your process, and you start with the interior modeling, right? Here also you'll be doing the similar process, but instead of downloading the model from the external source or external website, in this tool itself, you have something known as public library on the left vertical tab here. If you click it, this will open up your public library. And first, let me just give you a brief introduction of what this public library is. You can consider this public library as a 3D warehouse for NAADI, where all the model components, furnitures, wall panels, ceiling edit, all the interior modeling components will be available here for you to use. And in a way, I would say that this is way more advantageous compared to your 3D warehouse as well. First advantage here is all your models which you might access here is properly categorized and subcategorized, so that it will be easy for you to precisely access what you require. Let's just say that you're looking for a furniture. In that case, you have a specific category here named furniture. If you click it, this will open up your furniture category. And furniture is not a single entity, right? You have different types of furniture, right? You have your bed comes as a part of your furniture, your sofa, and in sofa you have 3-seater, single seater, and your love seat, your 2-seater, your tables, all those components are there, right? All this will be there as a subcategory within your furniture category. Let's just say that you're looking for a bed. In that case, you can click on the bed, and now this will open up your bed subcategory. And even your bed is not a single component, right? You have different types of bed. You have your twin beds, you have your bunk beds, kids bed, mattresses, and other components. All those are there as a further subcategories here. So let's just say that you're looking for a kids bed. In that, on top, you can click on the kids bed subcategory, and here different types of kids bed will be visible here. Can you see? Each and every model will be unique. Okay. And if you have noticed, I would have scrolled so many times, right? But despite scrolling it so many times, you've just crossed the second page of your kids bed model. Okay. The total here is 105 pages. You still have 103 pages left of kids bed model. Can you see how elaborate the catalog is? Okay. This is the second advantage. And let's just say that you like a bed model here. In that case, just click it and drag and drop in your design. That's it, as simple as that. So this is the third advantage, where taking the component and getting into your model just takes seconds. It is not like you have to download it, open it up, copy it, where all this will take a loading time, and if you paste it in your project, that might take another loading time. Here you don't have any such mess. If you like a model, just drag and drop in your design, just in seconds it will be here. The fourth advantage here is all the component, the finishes, the materials are PBR materials. PBR means physical based render material, which means each and every finish in this component here has its own reflection, refraction, bump, opacity, Fresnel, and other similar maps. So just place a model in your project and you can directly proceed with render. All these are render ready models. Okay, so this is the fourth advantage of your public library. And not only that, let's just say that you like the bed model, but you want to make some finish changes here. You can do that. For that, click on the component. In the floating window which is popping up on top, you will see something known as material editor. Click it, and this will open up another window called material editor window, where you can edit the material of this selected component. Okay, now let's just say that you want to change this fabric finish. In that case, select the finish which you like to change. And on the left here in the material editor window, you have something known as public library materials, where you have different categories and subcategories of materials. Yes, just like how you have public library for model, you have public library for materials also within material editor. So here, let's just say that you're looking for a fabric. Click on fabric, And here this will show you different types of fabric here. Let's just say that you're looking for a cotton and linen, click it, and this will show you different cotton and linen finishes here. Now let's just say that you really like a finish and you would like to apply that finish. Just click it. It will be updated just in seconds. Okay, so this way you should be able to change finishes here. So let's just say that I want to change the finish of this one, select it, and here instead of this I can just go for another finish here, click it, it will be updated. And not only a public library material, let's just say that you uploaded a finish to your personal library and you would like to apply it here for one of the components. You can still do that. For that, select the component finish you like to replace. On the left, instead of this general library, which is your public library of material, at the bottom, can you see a humanoid logo? That's called my account. Always remember, any of your uploaded models or component will be there in your my accounts icon. It will either have the name my account or it will be named as mine, or it will have this humanoid logo. Okay, if you click it under uploads, can you see all my uploaded finishes are here. So let's just say that if I want to replace this finish with this one, just click it, it will be replaced in seconds. So this way you'll be able to change the finish of your public library component to your preferred ones and you can get the model ready. Let's just say that you want to change this finish of this pet. Click on that finish and here I can just go click on some of the finish. Just in seconds it will be replaced here. Can you see the bump texture of this finish here? Same thing for this one as well. Can you see the ridges which is happening on this finish? Like I said, all these are PBR materials. So right after applying a finish, if you're okay with that finish, you can directly proceed with your renders. So once you're okay with the material rating of this component, on the top right you have something called complete. Click it and the edited finish will be updated in your model here as well. Now let's just say that instead of this bed you would like another bed. No worries, select a bed, just click it, drag and drop in your project. Just in seconds it will be uploaded. Okay, so can you see all this is with regards to your kids bed alone. Just think of how elaborate your other bed models are. Just think of how elaborate your twin beds are. Okay, these are all the different twin bed components here. If you like the design, just click it, drag and drop in your component. It will be precisely available for you to use. Can you see? You have 105 pages of your twin bed models alone. Okay, so all this are with regards to your beds alone. Just think about your sofas. Just think about your other furniture components. Okay, so like I said, it is a humongous library. If you're looking for a design, I'm sure that it will be here somewhere. Okay, the thing is that you have to precisely search and get it out here. And also remember, not only the finish editing. Let's just say that you want to adjust the overall dimension of the model, that can still be done. Okay, so for that, just click on the public library model which you like to adjust the dimension. On the right in the parameter window, can you see it is showing its respective parameters, your length, width and the height. So here you can adjust it. Remember, at the bottom you will have something called scale. If the scale is toggled on, and even if you adjust the length, your width and depth will also be proportionally adjusted. But if you just want to adjust the length, width or your height alone, in that case you can just toggle this off so that your length or your width or your height alone can be adjusted. But remember, only the finish and the overall dimension of the component can be adjusted. Your geometry editing is not feasible for your public library model. Geometry editing in the sense, let's just say that you like this bed model, but you want to delete some components here in this bed. In that case, you can't delete it. That comes as a part of the geometry editing, that can't be done. Or another example is, let's just say that you like this bed model, but you would like to increase the size of this backboard alone. those kinds of specific component editing within a public library can't be done. All this comes as a part of your geometry editing, which is not feasible for any public library model. But apart from that, your finishes and the overall dimension of the component can be adjusted precisely to your requirement. You can either adjust the dimension using the slider, or can you see, you can even use this numeric as well and precisely type in what should be the length, width and height, according which the component will be adjusted as well. Okay. So this one is just with regards to your bed and your sofa subcategory and the furniture category alone. If you are looking for a lighting, click it, and here you have elaborate models for your lighting. If you are looking for a pendant lighting, click it, and here you have oceans of pendant lighting designs. Can you see, each and every design will be unique. Okay, and if you like a model here, just drag and drop it in your design. That's it. And since all these are ceiling component, it will automatically attach to your ceiling. Okay, then you can control the position, your height, and if you want, you can change the finish of this as well. Since all these are public library models, you can change the finishes and the overall dimension can also be done. Okay. Or let's just say that you're looking for a wall panel or a false ceiling. In that case, here you have an option to precisely create a custom wall panel or custom false ceiling. Okay, we'll be doing it in your wall and ceiling editor in your further sessions, but you don't have to. If you want, here itself in your public library, you have something called construction category. If you click it here, all the construction related components will be there, where you will precisely find your feature wall, which is your wall panel, and your ceiling, which is your false ceiling design. Let's just say that you're looking for a wall panel, click it, and here you have different wall panel designs, right? From your generic till your design centric designs, everything will be here. Okay. Let's just say that you like this panel, just click and place that component on the wall. That's it. Okay, and once it is placed, you can adjust the length with the height, right? Can you see here? So here I can untick the scale so that I can control the height alone, and just control the height to about 2.8 meters. That is the floor right here. I can control it. I can even adjust the length with all those components can be adjusted. Okay, and let's just say that you like this design but you want to change some finish here, you can still do that. Click it in the floating window, click on material editor. I can change the finish like what I demonstrated before. Okay, so this can be done. Okay, that way you have an elaborate designs of your wall panel, to a point where majority of our designers, they use this public library not only for the models, for their ideation process also. So okay, if they are looking for some interesting kind of a wall panel design or false ceiling, instead of doing it in Pinterest or in Google search and getting their designs, they'll use this as their ideation source and look for a design. Okay, this is a much more simpler process, right? Because let's just say that they like a design here. In that case, they can directly drag and drop it. Okay, they don't have to again verify whether they can create that model or whether that model is already there in a website where I can download it, where they don't have to do that. Since it's already available, they can just grab and drop, right? So it is a much more feasible option for your ideation also, if you are looking for interesting designs of your furnitures, wall panels and all those components. Let's just say that you're looking for a false ceiling. Click on this false ceiling category and you will see different types of false ceiling designs here. Let's just say that you like a false ceiling design. In that case, just select it from the library and add it directly to your ceiling. The advantage is, once you place it to your space, it will automatically adapt to the length and width of that space. So we don't have to do that manually also. When it comes to false ceiling, all these are adaptive false ceilings. So just drag and place it in your model. It will automatically adjust to the dimension of that space. Or if you don't like this, click it, delete it. You can just select another design. Just drag and drop to your space. It will automatically adjust itself. Okay. So this is with regards to your ceiling. Apart from that, you have different door components, window designs, everything is here. Okay, let's just say that you already placed a door model here as a part of your basic model creation. Okay, and you feel like you don't like the design of this door. In that case, no worries, select the door component. It will open up your floating window, right? In the floating window, if you select the second option, which is replace, shortcut is C, This will provide you with different door designs here on the left. In this, you can select a door design which you prefer. So in my case, if I want to replace this design with this one, just using a single click, it will precisely be updated. Okay. And if you feel like you like the design, if you want to change the finish, like I said, your material editor window is also here. You can just click it. That will open that specific door component in your material editor window, where you can select or replace that finish from our public library material. Or if you've uploaded a finish and you would like to apply it, your My Accounts is also there. Okay, so you can precisely apply it as well. So in this case, let me just click on this finish and let me replace it with my uploaded finish here. So click it. It will be updated just in seconds. And not only your panel finish, can you see, you can even change the finish of the glass, you can even change the finish of the handles, your hinges, everything can be changed. Okay, but always remember, here the finish will be changed based on your material ID. Okay, let's just say that a specific public library model has a finish that is being applied in different surfaces. In that case, if you replace a finish for one surface, it will eventually replace for the other surfaces which has the similar finish as well. Okay, so here that happens based on the material ID, almost a similar way of material editing in your Enscape, Lumion or Define. Okay, where similar material will be replaced together. Okay, so that way, if you notice, even if I select this door handle, can you see, along with the hinges it is getting selected, because the material ID of all these components are same. Okay, so if I change anything here, all these components will change eventually together. Okay, so here also, if I want to change this handle, instead of this one, if I want to go for a gold finish kind of a thing, let me just go for my material library here, and here I have a specific category named metal, where I have different metal finishes. So I can just select the finish, just click it, it will be replaced. And now we can just have a glance at the output. If you're okay with it, just click on finish. All the finish editing what we did will eventually be updated in your model as well. Once it is updated in the model, it will eventually be updated in your renders as well. Okay, and not only for your doors, even for the windows. Let's just say that you place a window, or that window is auto generated during the import process, and you want to change the design of the window. Simple, just click on that window, and here in the floating window you have a replace option. Remember, shortcut is C. So click it, and this will open up your public library of window designs. Just select a window design which you find it interesting. Just in seconds it will be updated. And now let's just say that you want to change the finish of it. Like I said, click on the component, go to material editor, I can change it, just like what we did for the door and for the bed models here. So this is what when it comes to your public library and its components. See, I said that you have oceans of models in the public library, right? And by this point, you must be having this common question, where if you are looking for a specific design of a furniture, it will literally take you time to search that specific design from the ocean, right? In those cases, you don't have to spend time in literally searching, looking at each and every model and validating it. Instead, on top here in public library, you have something called search, where you can type in the keywords of the component what you're looking for, where the tool itself will completely analyze the public library database of models, and it will precisely show you the model which has that keywords. Okay, let's just say that you are looking for an Iron Man decor. In that case, just type that keyword and press enter. It will completely analyze the database, and it will show you what are all the components which are similar to that. So all these are your different comical decors. You can precisely select, or let's just say that you have a reference image of a component and you are looking for an exact replica of that design. In that case, you have a much better way of searching here, which is your upload option. So yes, if you are looking for a component, you can even upload the reference image here, where the tool will analyze that reference image, and it will show you what are all the models here which look similar to that reference image. I'll show an example here. Let me just click on this camera icon. This will open up my browse window, where I can navigate to the folder which has that reference image. Now let's just say that this is the reference image which I'm having, and I want a chandelier design which looks similar to this. In that case, I can select that reference image, click on open. That reference image will be uploaded and analyzed by the tool, and it will precisely show you what are all the components which look similar to that reference image. Can you see here? So now these are all the models which looks exactly or almost similar to the reference image what you uploaded. Can you see the similar looking model itself? We have 5 pages. Okay, we have crossed just 3 pages. You still have 2 more pages left for a similar looking model. So in this, can you see, you will be able to precisely get the component which you are looking for. So can you see this component here looks almost similar to the reference image which I shared. If you want to have a glance at an enlarged image of this, on top right of the thumbnail you have an eye icon, right? If you place your cursor, this will show you an enlarged image of that public library model. So you can have a glance. If you are okay with it, just click it and place it in your model. That's it. As simple as that. And with this, your section 3 of the day 1 foundation course is completed.